Mrs. Percy Hadley.
Now, I'm in the home of Mrs. Percy Hadley, 230 El Dorado, El Pueblo Way, in Palm Beach.
That's right.
Now, Mrs. Hadley, how long have you been here in Palm Beach?
Since 94.
Since 1894.
Yeah.
And your father and mother came here, huh?
Yes, and my dad came down here with Mr. Flagler.
Oh, and who was your dad?
William Fremd.
And he came as part of Mr. Flagler's operation?
He was with Mr. Flagler before he got married.
And what did he do here?
He laid out all the grounds,
Oh.
the Whitehall and the Ponciana and the Breakers.
That was quite a job, wasn't it?
Well, when he came here, because this was nothing but wilderness. Nothing but wilderness.
How did they transform it?
Everything was done with mules.
Oh.
Mules and carts, and colored help, of course. And he had quite a gang of those. And I'm telling you all of that I can remember him telling me, because I was little and I didn't understand it all. And you know the shingled house as you come over the bridge?
Yes, yes.
Well, that's where we lived.
Oh, really?
But see, that was a railroad back of us. And the station was there. That brought the guests in for the hotels.
Oh, well, they backed them across the bridge.
That's right. And went up to the breakers and unloaded and then came on back.
Well, let's see. You arrived here just about the same time as the railroad, then? Wasn't it finished in 94?
No. We came down part way, Dad said, by boat.
Oh.
Which I don't remember, but he said. We were first in St. Augustine. He was here. But Mother and we were up in St. Augustine to get acclimated to the Florida, say, coming from the north. But he came down here, and the Ponciana wasn't finished.
Oh.
And he came down here.
Well, now this must have been a pretty exciting thing for a young girl to come to.
Well, I was a child, and I don't. I'm putting this on there too.
That's all right.
Mother and Dad, because a child, I don't think they realize. Do you?
Well, I don't know.
When they're transferred.
Probably not.
But my mother was terribly unhappy.
Was she really? Didn't like it at all?
Well, imagine coming from the north where it was so beautiful and had lovely homes and everything, and the homes here were terrible at that time. There were nothing but shacks. So she wrote a letter, and she made my daddy sign it. Hi, Ricky. I made my daddy sign this, saying that he'd take her back when the year was up.
Oh.
But we never did.
Never went back, huh?
No.
She got used to it, huh?
Yes.
Yes, this must have been quite a change.
'Cause she liked theaters and stuff like that. She was accustomed to in here. Oh, it was awful. Lamp lights we had. So it was really...
The lamplighter went around and turned them on at night, huh?
No, we didn't even have a street light or nothing.
Oh, no?
No, there was alligators and everything around here. You couldn't get out. Mother wouldn't let us, we children come along, why, she wouldn't let any of us out. For fear to get...
Where'd you go to school?
We didn't, until afterwards. Then there was that little schoolhouse up, I think you heard about it. Mr. Maddock tried to have it moved, or they asked to have it moved here, not about 2 years ago.
Oh.
They wanted the property. But that was our first schoolhouse. And there were nothing but just young people that were teaching at that time.
Oh. Who was the first teacher? Do you remember?
No, I can't remember.
Just a one-room schoolhouse?
That's right, and about 3 or 4 grades in there.
Do you have desks?
Yes, yes, we did. But
and you were supposed to be
and
quiet.
And you see,
huh?
we lived way down the Ponciana.
Yeah.
And the school was up there. Do you know where the Maddocks live?
Yes.
Well, it was up in that section.
How'd you get back and forth?
My daddy had his colored man row us up in a boat.
Oh.
And then he'd come for us. There was a little path that you could go But we were too small, Dad thought, to ride a bicycle, so we had the man row us up there. Then as we got older, when we got older, then we left and I went to St. Augustine to the convent.
Did you take your lunch with you to school?
I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did. We had to because they didn't have any means of taking us back and forth.
What did children do to entertain themselves?
Well, I don't remember, to tell you the truth, just what we did. There weren't too many children here.
Mm-hmm.
There were the McKennas and the Brailsford she was, and the Hoods. Dr. Hood was our doctor, and Helen Hood, that's Frederica Brailsford, our Dunkel's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
She's was there, and Spencer Lanehart, and Frank Dimmick, and all the McKennas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I missed anybody, and then there were Hill houses. There were a lot of children but just one or two in a family
Mm-hmm.
that were going to school at that time.
How did your mother fight mosquitoes? Must have been some.
Oh, it was terrible. They used to take, of course, the houses were screened. Mr. Flagler had our house screened securely. But even so, the gnats were so bad, too, and they could come right through your screen. And they used to have what they called mosquito powder that they burned to keep it up. Very offensive, but however, to go along with it, we had to use that.
Do you remember what kind of stove she had? Did she have a wood stove or gasoline stove?
We had a wood stove and a coal. We could have coal, and we used to get the coal from the hotel because they used it there for the cooking.
Oh, they used it there.
And in the Ponciana breakers.
That hotel, I believe somebody told me, is the largest wooden hotel in the world.
It was. The Ponciana was.
Mm-hmm.
We used to walk because we lived near the end of it. And we walked from there over to the chapel when we were little,
Mm-hmm.
because my daddy was usher there and also had charge of the money, to take it up.
That's Bethesda.
Yes, you can look at that clock there, and that was given to him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. His name is on it and why he got it and everything, for loyal service for 30 years.
Gee. Would you say that Mr. Flagler was...
He was a wonderful person.
he revolutionized this area, didn't he?
Oh, definitely, definitely. He loved it here. And he was a wonderful person to talk to.
Quite a background for that man. And, of course, he built himself a perpetual memorial here, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. You see, he came from Mamaroneck, New York.
Oh.
And his place was called On the Neck, they called it. It was a piece of land, as Mother tells us, was out there. I was born on his place.
Oh, were you really?
Mm-hmm. And he used to always call me the first original baby of the place. And when his son got married, Harry, which Mrs. Gonzalez is a daughter.
Mm-hmm. As you look back on those years, what would you say was your most vivid memory and recollection?
Well, no. I don't know.
Do you remember the Indians at all? Were they around here then?
Oh, yes. They used to come to sell us venison. We had a big, high fence built all the way around our house, and with a gate, and always kept locked, because they'd come. And they'd come right in your home, and on your dining room table. They didn't... and we children were scared to death of them, And we'd stand over on the side, and they'd throw this meat on the table and carve it.
What did they charge for venison, or was it just a
I
matter of what you
don't
gave
know,
them?
whatever my dad gave him. And
Did they talk English?
I don't remember. I think my father had an awful time talking to him to make them understand, but all he'd say, that was enough, He'd say, stop like this to them when they would start, because they want to sell us the whole works. But you see, we didn't have conditions to keep meat
No
those days.
refrigeration.
No, we had an old ice box and of course we had to go across the lake to get it,
Oh.
get the ice.
Where did it come from? Was it made over there?
They had a little ice factory, and he went over in a boat and got it.
I suppose the Ponciana was stocked from what? From Jacksonville or?
From the north
Yeah.
somewhere, yes. And the train used to come over, and there was a big trestle, and it went to the back of the Ponciana, and they'd unload everything from there into the hotel.
Did they have a special supply train, or did it come with a regular passenger train?
No, this was a special train that came over with just carrying like flour and meat and stuff, because they had huge refrigerators to keep things
Oh, they did?
cold. Oh, yes.
Oh, they were iced, though, huh?
Yes, and then the end of the season, if there was anything left over, they sold it to the people on the place,
Oh.
like sugar and flour and bacon and stuff like that.
Have you any idea what the rates were at the hotel?
No, I've forgotten. I really forgotten.
I guess that a lot of people that came down to that hotel, and I believe it housed something like 1,800 guests. A lot of them were inspired to move down here, weren't they?
The Studebaker people they came down every year, and Mrs. Studebaker was very fond of my mother, so she used to come over quite often, visit with her, and even invited us all up to their home in the summer. And then there was, I can't tell you the number of people that were I can't think of the names. I'm terrible on names. You shouldn't have asked me to get these things. Now, Joseph Jefferson was here too.
Oh, what was he doing here?
He had a cottage up at the Breakers.
Oh.
But that was when the hotel, things were in better condition. And he painted that picture over there and gave it to my mother.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Was he, did he perform here at all?
No, he was going to perform in Jacksonville, and he gave Mother and Father tickets to go to Jacksonville to see it, but he passed away before it happened.
Oh.
So my dad went up as far as Jacksonville with the body in the private car.
How long did he live around here?
Oh, he lived here quite a while.
Yeah.
Every year he'd come down. He loved it here.
What was the season of the Breakers? How long was it open, and when did it close?
They usually close around the 1st of April.
Around Easter time?
Yes.
And when did they open?
No, I've forgotten, but it was, I think, in December.
Did they staff it from local residents, or did they bring them all in?
And they brought them all in.
Everybody.
There might be a few that they had here, but most everybody, all the waiters, there had nothing but colored waiters at those days, and chambermaids and cook chefs and stuff. They were all brought in.
Now, where'd they go? What happened to them in the summertime? Mr. Flagler had
They'd go.
hotel?
No, they'd go to their summer places where they had their like the summers, just like they do now. Like I think most of the hotel people, that's what they do. They have a summer place and a winter place, like Maine and what have you.
Did they import the darkies that pushed the?
Right here.
Oh, they got them here.
Yes.
There must have been a lot of those wheelchairs, weren't there?
Oh yes, yes. I have several pictures of my father riding the wheelchair.
Well, now, how far did the pathway for the wheelchairs extend? All up and down Palm Beach?
Oh yes.
Did you go anywheres in them?
Oh yes, yes. Because you see, we didn't have horse and carriages or automobiles or anything like that.
Had bicycles.
Bicycles and wheelchairs.
But the
And
wheelchairs
bicycle
could go-
stands, they had them on the lakefront. They had them all over where you could rent bicycles to ride.
And or you could rent a single or a double wheelchair and go anywhere, huh?
That's right.
Any idea what it cost an hour to rent one of those?
No, I think it was around, anywhere from 75 to $1 an hour.
Were they comfortable to ride in?
Yes, yes. We have some here now.
Oh, do you still have some?
I see her every now and then. I saw a man the other day. I had to kind of slow up road driving when he was right in front of me with his lantern hanging underneath the wheelchair.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Huh. I haven't seen one.
You haven't?
I've never seen one here. I've
Well,
seen them in Atlantic City, you know.
Well, didn't you see that in the look? Where the wheelchair,
Yes, I believe
Palm
I
Beach?
did, yes.
Well,
Yes,
that
yes.
was the way that was one of the men that drove, used to push the wheelchair. It was hard work.
I bet it was. Somebody told me they used to have rickshaws here, too, at one time.
Yes, but that's an awful lot. And then they had a little streetcar, from the Ponciana to the Breakers,
Oh.
and a little track. And we'd had any amount of those pictures, and I can't find one.
Really?
And because my dad always saw it to the driver, and it was driven by a mule.
Oh, I see.
See? And they would take them up to the from the Ponciana to the Breakers for the bathing hour, and then they'd bring them back again. It was very small, but very attractive. Everybody just loved to ride on it.
I wonder why Mr. Flagler built the Ponciana on the lakeside first.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I suppose it was easier to get materials there at that time.
Well, I don't know whether that was it or whether it was just because he was able to buy that property at that time.
Of course, he had real tough luck with the breakers.
Oh, he lost 2 hotels.
Yes, yes.
They're both
Did he
burnt
build
out.
the third one?
Oh, yeah.
He did.
They burnt.
He was a stubborn man, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Gonna have a breakers there, and by golly, you're gonna have a breakers
well,
there.
see, he had one in Norman.
Yes.
And he had one in Miami, and one in Key West. And then he had 2 in St. Augustine.
No.
The Alcazar and Ponce de Leon.
Yeah, well, of course, he connected his hotels with the railroad, is what he did.
Yes, yes. That was his whole heart desire to cross that bridge, and he got to do it before he had his accident, when he broke his hip
Yes.
in Whitehall. And he died up in one of the cottages. Unfortunately, my daddy was 86 when he passed away, but he was just as sturdy on his feet as he could be.
He was, huh? Well, it doesn't look like the years have hurt you any.
Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about those early times?
No, I really don't.
Did you fish or hunt or swim or anything like that?
No, we kids used to go down by the lake and catch crabs and do things like that. But my dad, he didn't. And, there was an awful lot of work to be done around here when he came here to get everything in readiness. And he laid out the golf course.
Oh, did he?
See, he had everything. He had all the flowers that went to the Whitehall and went to the Breakers and the Ponciana. That was a rose garden he had, and all kinds of other flowers that he had. And he really was a busy man. Dad was very good to his help, and he had quite a few of them.
Yes, yes.
And
how many did he have on the staff? Have you any idea?
no, and in the wintertime they all had to wear white uniforms.
Oh.
That was the order. Mr. Flagler wanted them all in white, of course. But those were white men. Then the colored men were off on another section.
I see.
But he had white and colored men to work.
Well, that must have been quite a sight to see them out there tending to the great horticultural display in their white uniforms.
Yes, it was. It was neat. I see that, of course, the town of Palm Beach here now, there are people that run the trucks for the garbage and what have you. They're all in white.
Oh, are they?
Which I think makes it look neat, don't you?
Yes, yes.
And I think that I've been to all the places, and I've tried so hard to make my mind up after we were married to live here or there. But I think there's something beautiful about here at Palm Beach.
Yes, it's a magnificent
Have you
place.
been here long?
12. I've been in Florida 12 years.
I guess you've heard about the balls they used to have in the Ponciana.
I've heard just that they had them, but not much of the detail.
And my dad worked all for 2 nights decorating the dining room because the ballroom was too small.
How many people would they have?
Oh, people would pay as much as $25, that is our home people, to get in there just to see that ball, because it was beautiful. And that's when they had two orchestras playing.
They had to import those too.
Yes. Oh, they had a beautiful one. Well, they were in Ponciana, had an orchestra, and the Breakers had an orchestra.
Oh, I see. They put the
and they had one would be on one side and one on the other. And the gowns were just naturally exquisite for most people.
Where do women shop for those kind of gowns?
They had stores right there in the hotels.
Oh, they did.
Oh yeah.
Real fancy.
Yes, like Greeley from Crosby, they were in there, and and Madame McGab, she had one of the nicest shops.
What was her name?
McGab.
McGab. Where did she come
Madame
from?
Madame McGab. Well, that I don't know, but of course she was a foreign. I think she came from. Well, now I did hear one time where she came from. She wasn't French. She was. But there was a funny name, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed. All these people.
She and her husband
had shops elsewhere, or just here.
Well, as we grew, then stores began to go out a little further. There was a shop up in a section up there, and they had even a movie theater. You know where that new building is gone up there on the corner of Seminole and near the lake?
Yeah.
Well, down in there. Of course, Bradley's was there. That was quite a place.
Could anybody go to Bradley's, or did you have to be a member?
No residents.
No residents could go?
No, nobody from West Palm Beach or Palm Beach that lived here. Only guests. In other words, you had to be wealthy, or you couldn't come in.
But you couldn't be, if you lived here, you couldn't go. Did that prevail always, all the time the club
All
was in
the
existence?
time it was in existence, because he felt like some people would be spending money that shouldn't be spending it. That was just a theory, and it was a good one.
He felt if you could afford to go to the Ponciana or to the Breakers, you could afford to gamble.
Come there. That's right. Mr. Flagler, you know, he didn't like the idea of it at first, but they became kind of friendly, he and Mr. Bradley.
Well, now, I got the impression that Mr. Bradley had a gambling place in St. Augustine before he came here.
Well, if he did, that I don't remember. But this was a love. I was in it, but I fortunately got in through Claude Reese's father, Tipton Reese, T.T. Reese. And because the Dimmicks were here, there were a lot of old-timers here.
What was it like inside that club? Was it very plush?
Oh, yes, it was very lovely.
You remember anything about the decorations or the furnishings?
No, that I can't remember. All I remembered was, well, it was just because I was in my teens at that time, and I just couldn't remember. I thought it was so gorgeous.
Did they have a restaurant? They serve food?
Yes. Not a luncheon they'd have, something like they do at the Breakers now, and then at night they'd have dinner. And then, but that was cost all separate from the other place.
I see.
And it was all. You couldn't get in there unless a man said you couldn't. You had to show your card and everything, who you were.
Oh.
Now you could go in the restaurant, I think, if you were with a member of the club. You could be brought in for that, but you couldn't get in the other part of it, just in the restaurant part.
I see. Ms. Hadley, I want to tell you, you've been delightful, and I'm very grateful to you. And I promise not to use your secret material.
All that crazy stuff, please.